What's up, everybody? My name is Key Air, and you are watching the important things that really matter. Today, we're going to be talking about ladies. Your girlfriend might be your enemy. Ladies, your girlfriend might be your enemy. Part 4. Okay, so we're going to get into this. Before we get into it, would you please like, would you please share, would you please subscribe, would you please hit the notification bell? All right. So let's get into it. Now, these are true stories. First of all, before I go into them, let me say fair use, fair use, fair use. Let me tell you what's interesting, extremely interesting about these stories. Once again, the topic is your girlfriend might be your enemy. Now, there was a lady that was in the metro, there was a lady that was seeing this other woman. Like I said before, fair use. This situation made the local news. This situation made the local news. There were two women that were seeing each other. They were dating. They were in a relationship, okay? So I don't know what happened in between all of this, but one woman made the other woman, which was her girlfriend, so mad and so angry. And like I said before, this made the news. The woman took a sharp knife out and this woman began to try to cut this other woman's head off her body, literally. Took the knife and cut her right here, cut her so far back that it literally cut the woman's vocal cords. She ended up in the hospital. And that wasn't the biggest part which caused the story to end up in the news. The main reason why it made the news was because the same woman that literally tried to cut her girlfriend's head off, that cut the woman's vocal cords, well, it made the news because this same woman that literally tried to cut her girlfriend's head off also kidnapped the other woman's kid. I don't know where she was planning on going with the kid, but she had kidnapped the kid. All of this made the news, and then all this other stuff came out too when the woman tried to cut the woman's head off. So, ladies, you have to be careful who you're around. You cannot be thinking that just because this woman is your girlfriend, she's going to be your friend, she's got your best interests. None of these things may necessarily be the truth. You cannot automatically assume these things, okay? Especially when you're in certain particular lifestyles. So, keep this in mind. Story time number 2. There was another story which had taken place recently, and of course, I'm going to say fair use, fair use, fair use. There were two ladies that were seeing each other. Two ladies that were seeing each other. They were in a relationship with each other. And what had happened during the relationship, somehow or another they got into a fight, they got into an argument. The lady was saying something to the fact that she was going to start seeing other women, which caused the other woman to fly out the handle. That particular woman went and got her gun, walked up to the woman, and cocked back that gun. This woman sat up here and shot the woman in between her legs with 4 bullets. Then she turned around after she shot her between her legs with 4 bullets. She shot the woman in the leg about 4 times. And then she turned around, and I think the same woman shot the woman in the chest 4 times. Now, I don't know if this woman lived or not. I think she may have lived, okay? But what is the point that I'm making? The woman thought she was safe being around this other woman, which actually ended up putting this woman in the hospital. If she didn't make it to the hospital, she probably wouldn't be living right now, okay? So it's very, very important, ladies, for you to always keep your guard up, especially if you in some of these alternate lifestyle, alternate relationships, like a relationship with another woman. You got to be extremely careful. Got to be extremely careful, because there was another situation, I'll say fair use, another situation where somebody broke in these two women who were in a relationship with each other and robbed them. The person went in there, not only robbed them, but deleted the 2 women. So what am I saying? I'm saying, ladies, you need to be very careful who you're around. Ladies, you need to be very careful who you are around. And if you feel like there's any type of indication that the person you're with, whether it's male or female, has a lot of violent tendencies, maybe you should be about your way and leave that person alone before things escalate into something. So I say that to say this, because I do not advocate violence. I do not advocate violence. I do not condone violence in any way, shape, or fashion. But what I am telling you ladies is, you better keep your guard up. You better be looking out for what's going on around you. And if you're around a person, whether they're male or female, be very, very aware if they are a violent person or not. And I've seen some statistics recently, and some of the statistics that I've seen recently about violence in certain relationships. They are saying that violence in relationships between two women are very high. Let me say again, violence in relationships where there's two women that are in a relationship together, it is a very significantly high incidence of violence between ladies that are in those type of relationships. You need to keep that in mind. You need to keep that in mind. So please like, please share, please subscribe, please hit the notification bell, and peace.